Well, we are of course in Diwali mode. We have been for the last couple of days. But you know what, for many of us, we may not be having enough money to be spending this Diwali, and sometimes it becomes obligatory to ensure that you do the necessary gifting, social requirements. What can we do? So, you've exhausted personal loans, you may not want to spend too much on your credit card because of the hefty interest to the penalty that you may have to pay up. Here is another option, that's P2P lending. In fact, to talk about that, I have with me Ajit Kumar of Rupee Circle to talk about the same. That itself is a P2P lending platform. Ajit, thank you for joining us on the Money Show. Tell us what exactly is P2P lending and how does it essentially differ from me walking over to a bank and taking a loan?
Hi everyone. So peer-to-peer lending is a platform where it connects the people who are looking for small ticket size loan to they can come on the platform, and basically they are funded from the people who come on the platform and try to lend these people. It is different from the normal banking side because here anyone who can come and apply for the loan, even the people who do not have any similar information, even the people who have a low income, correct? Like today the people whose income below 20-25,000, they don't get the loan from personal loan from the banks. And thirdly, if someone who is looking for a small ticket size loan below the 50,000, they can come and apply it on the platform. Hello?
And yes, Ajit, also another question. Now, let's assume that I would like to, apply for a loan via this P2P lending website. How soon will I be able to actually get the money in my hand? Because naturally, would it require any sort of background checks, etc., because of which by the time the money is dispersed, it may take a period of time?
So the good thing of the digital platform is that a lot of things are basically technology driven and a lot of things are automated. So if you can apply on our platform, like with all the information that provide in one go, then generally the disbursement happen within the 2 to 3 days max, right? So it's much easier than going to the normal traditional banking where a lot of paperwork and other thing involved. Here everything is digital.
Okay, so it's much easier. What about eligibility? Is P2P lending something that everybody can do regardless of their income, regardless of their age, or even for that matter their credit score? Because I know for a fact that a lot of times people may have missed 1 or 2 credit card payments or delayed it significantly. That in turn has hampered their credit score, and many a times they have been denied another credit card or a personal loan. So how does it essentially stand when it comes to P2P lending, Ajit?
So, essentially, if you see that the P2P, the way it emerges, guys, is trying to fill the gap that is basically created those people who are not getting the loan from the traditional banking sectors. Now, as a P2P platform at Rupee Circles, we allow that anyone who has basically the lower income, like even the people who have the income below 20,000, right, they can come and apply for the loan. We generally basically because we have our own way of evaluating and screening the customer based on our own proprietary scorecard, we basically try to give the loan to the people who do not have any bureau and civil information, right? And also we also try to if you find there are a lot of segments are not able to qualify from the normal banking sectors, like if they are working into let's say some other non-private places, or someone who is getting the cash economy, right? Those people are also based on the data and evaluation that we do are able to qualify to our platform, and we provide the loan to those people also.
Okay, what about the cost? Because we do know that a personal loan, and of course thanks to the RBI as well cutting rates, costs around 10 to 12% odd. If I take a loan from a P2P website or basically a digital platform, what will be the interest?
So if you see the normal P2P lending, how it really work, it is basically we try to connect the people who are looking to loan to the people, the normal people like you and me, who can come on the platform and lend the money to this set of people. Now, of course, what we are talking about based on the use of the technology and data, we are able to evaluate the people who are looking for the loan in much better way than what the traditional banking used to do. Now, this also help us to reduce the lot of cost, the operational cost that involved in the normal traditional banking, and it also basically help us to reduce the rate on which these people who actually are not getting the loan from banks, or even if they are getting the loan, they used to rely on the untraditional way, unconventional way, and basically the rate on which they get is much higher. On our platform, if you see the people who try to get the loan are basically get the loan from 15 to 25% interest rate annualized rate.
All right. What about documentation? I mean, a bank loan usually requires KYC and all sorts of different documentation. I mean, a KYC is literally required for every service that, you want to avail. What is it for P2P lending in terms of documentation?
As I told you that we basically, first of the good thing about the P2P and the lending platform is that since we are digital company, so we basically do not look for any paperwork. So most of the document that we look for is the digitally format, right? Now, of course, the basic KYC norms are, because we are regulated by RBI, so we need all the KYC document. But generally, beside that, we look for the banks like 3-month bank statements, and we look for some sort of the proof of your address if you are living in your own house, right? Otherwise, most of the data, like we pull the data, the bureau data from the third-party vendors, right? So, and based on all this information that we have, we evaluate the customers. So it generally, basically, it's not about the data and document that customer provide. It's also the way the customer provide the data. Through our platform, it's much easy to someone to come to the platform, apply for the loan, and upload their documents in the platform, right? Compared to the traditional way where they have to provide the photocopy of the document to the person, and then those things are get submitted to the banks, right?
Okay, all right. So it certainly is very easy. I suppose anything that has the word digital in it does tend to become several notches easier. Thanks a lot, Ajit, for joining us and giving our viewers a brief introduction into what exactly is P2P lending and how it can act as a source of money for you this festive season.